Welcome to My Niche is Rich, where I provide various resources all about wealth. My name is Denise, and before we get started, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel to become a part of the Niche Rich community, hit the notification bell to ensure you gain valuable information, and please do comment your experience and or expertise below so we can all learn and grow together. Now, let's get started. Hello, Niche Rich community, and again, welcome to My Niche is Rich. My name is Denise, and welcome to the final part of our three-part series of Creating Wealth with Me. We are going to take our cover that we created, as well as all of those interior pages, and put them all together. We're also going to use BOOKBOLT to get it all posted to Amazon KDP. If you hadn't had the chance to watch parts 1 and 2, you can find them in the right-hand corner of this video, as well as the description box. BOOKBOLT does have a monthly fee of $19.99 for their pro subscription, but you can find your 20% monthly discount link in the description box, as well as your 30-day free Canva trial. You'll also find the link for our Wealth Manifestation Money Mindset activity book, along with some cool finds and promos. So I am currently inside of BOOKBOLT Studio, where we're going to put all those interior pages together along with our cover. So as you can see, I have started the process just a little here. Here's the cover. This is that page where they claim that this is their book. This is the introduction, just some words I threw together to introduce what the book is about. And I'm going to show you how we're going to add the next pages. So the page that we're going to add is actually going to be the scripting page. I just went to my files here that I already uploaded onto the studio. I chose which page I wanted to add, and here it is. What we want to do is save it, and then we're going to go to the next page and we're going to re-add that same page, but you'll see that you have an additional scripting page to script out all of your desires and watch them come to pass. So we're going to save again, and the next page we're going to add is actually going to be our vision boarding page, and we're going to do the same thing, save it, and then we're going to double on that as well. So we're going to add another vision boarding page and save. And so what I'm going to do from this point is just get to work. It's pretty much the same process for all the rest of the pages. Alright, so I have successfully completed the cover, as you can see, and it is downloaded and ready to be put on Amazon. This is the interior. It all looks so good. Let's just scroll down a little and take a look at our creation. Rich community. So yes, everything looks really good. It's ready to go. So let's head over to BOOKBOLT so that we can gather some information. Alright, so here I am on BOOKBOLT's website, and we have our cover, we have our interior, everything is done. The next thing that we want to do is ensure that our book is going to be as successful as possible on Amazon KDP. So what I'm going to do first is visit the keywords tab here so that we can search different keywords that we will use on Amazon KDP. So I already have all of my keywords that I'll be using for our activity book, but I just wanted to show you very quickly how easy it is. And all I did was type in activity book here in keywords. Now that's the most basic search that you can do, and I just did that for the sake of this video. And as you can see here, you have all of these keywords that populated. So for example, 2022 activity book, the Amazon search volume for this particular keyword is 2,333. So you want to find keywords that are associated with the product, as well as take a look at that search volume and even the Google search volume, so you know how many people have searched for this book. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is that there are other features that BookBolt does have that are also very important to make sure that your book is as successful as it can be. So I'm not going to go over them today. However, I may do a separate video at a different time. So the next thing you're going to want to do is head over to KDP categories, and this page is going to populate, and we're just going to enter activity book again here. And this is going to be very helpful to let Amazon know what type of category your book is in. Now again, I already have all of this information, so now that we've done this, we are going to head over to Amazon KDP and start filling out this information to get our book published. So here we are on Amazon KDP, and the first thing I'm going to do, as you can see, is click Create. And remember, we're going to be doing a paperback, so we're going to do Create Paperback. And now here is where we can start filling in all of our information. Alright, so I have all of the information filled out, and as you can see, you start off with your language. For this book, it is English, but as you see, there are lots of different languages to choose from. Then you go into the book title. Our book title is Wealth Manifestation, Money Mindset, Activity Book. And for the subtitle, you do want to use as many keywords as you can. However, I just made my own. And then series, this book does not have a series, nor does it have an edition number. For the author, congratulations, you are now an author of a book. This is where you would put your information. As far as contributors, we do not have any contributors for this book. The description, this is where we want to let the consumer know why they need this book, what it will do, etc. So these are those words that I talked about. I believe it was in video 2 when I said we will revisit. I just made this up to let them know why they might need this book. So repetitive images and words related to money instantly trigger a creative spark in our minds. The thought of money becomes embedded in our subconscious, rotating the gears to obtain it. Money-making ideas overflow and empower actionable steps toward the goal. Filled with a combination of photos and terms wealth-related, this wealth manifestation money mindset activity book will make attracting riches second nature. Program a perspective of abundance by repeating I am affirmations with every flip of the page. Script and visualize your desires on the additional notebook and vision board pages. When it comes to the specifications and features, we want to let them know what the book consists of. So we have 113 pages. Yes, I did add a few more pages from our first video, and they are all sized at 8.5 by 11 inches, standard paper size. 20 one-sided wealth coloring pages to avoid bleeding, 15 wealth word puzzles including word search, word scramble, and missing vowel, 10 Sudoku puzzles for repetitive number visuals, 6 scripting, manifestation, money-making idea tracking pages, and 6 vision boarding pages for manifestation visuals. And for the publishing rights, I do own all the copyrights because I did everything myself from scratch. However, you can always choose these here just to read a little more about what they mean by that. The next section are the keywords. This is again where BookBolt played a major role. BookBolt also came through with the categories as well. Amazon KDP does allow you up to 2 categories to choose from, so you just choose the ones that best suit your product, and then here you will just say if this is a low content book or a large print. So for our activity book, it would be large print. And does it contain language, images, situations, etc. That are inappropriate for children under 18? We're going to say no, and then we're going to save and continue. So the next section you're going to come to is the paperback content. So first we start off with the ISBN. I did request for Amazon to assign one for me, and with them assigning one, that does mean that I cannot use it anywhere else. However, it is free, and that's fine with me. As far as the publication date, you just add the date there. And then remember we chose the black and white interior with the white paper, so I'm going to make sure I choose that here as well. And then we're going to come to our trim size, and I did already select my size for the trim at 8.5 by 11 inches. However, just to show you, there are lots of different sizes that you can print your book in. And remember, we are choosing the bleed option. And as far as the paper cover, I do like the matte finish better than I do the glossy. That's just a personal preference, so you know, you can choose whatever you would like when it comes to your book, but I am choosing the matte finish. And I did upload my manuscript, and I also uploaded my book cover. So what we want to do is preview our book. So before we look through our finished product, I want to point out that if there are any issues, you're going to see them right here in this quality check section. And as you can see, there are no issues with this book. However, one thing I want to say is that is why it's very important to make sure you visit that Amazon KDP calculator ahead of time so that you have the exact measurements for your cover, because I remember when I first started, those were the issues that I did run into. So we're going to just scroll through our book and see what we have. So I love this cover. It looks really good. And remember I said that this was going to be printed out black, but it actually came out this pretty silver color, and I love that because it reminds me of coins. Coins. Everything looks good. Nice. Alright, so now that I have flipped through the entire book, everything looks good. I'm very happy with the work. I'm going to approve my book. So now that our book is approved, we see our printing cost at $2.19. And again, you just want to make sure that you reviewed everything before you continue. So we're going to go ahead and save and continue because we did double check and double check and double check. Alright, so we have made it to the paperback rights and pricing, and the first thing it asks is about territorial rights. So do you have rights worldwide or in specific areas? And so I have all the rights, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. And as far as the primary marketplace, so as you can see, you have lots of different options, but I am going to stick with Amazon.com itself. And scrolling down, we have pricing, royalty, and distribution. So I am setting my price at $8.88. Why? Well, number one, because it's what my spirit led me to do. And number two, because I did use my BOOKBOLT Cloud tool to compare different activity books and see what others were pricing their books at. And this was a very fair amount. So as you can see, I will receive a royalty of $3.13 per book. And scrolling down here, it does show you your royalties if someone in another country does purchase your book. And what I'm going to do is publish my paperback book, and as you can see, it can take up to 72 hours before the book is available for purchase on Amazon. And our book was successfully published. It is now live on Amazon. Again, you can find the link in the description box so you can add it to your wealth manifestation money mindset toolbox. And I have to say that I am very proud of all of my creations. I have done things obviously from Amazon KDP to print on demand, but let's be very clear, I am not professionally artistic. But I really do enjoy designing, and I know for a fact if you have watched all of these videos, you will too. So go ahead and click that Canva link in the description box so you can take 30 free days to just test the waters of your desire to design. Now, if you're anything like me, again, you're definitely going to enjoy it. It's not going to hurt anybody. Again, it's free for 30 days. Just test it out and see if it's for you. So while you're at it, you might as well give Amazon KDP a try as well. I mean, it is passive income. You simply use your beautiful brilliance to birth something just as beautiful and watch those coins roll in. In the description box as well, there is a code, MyNitchIsRich, so that you can lock in your 20% monthly BOOKBOLT discount. Simply click the link in the description box and paste that code when completing your registration. Not only are you saving, but you're creating to watch those coins roll right back in. So I thank you so much for creating wealth with me, and I truly look forward to doing more videos like this with you. And we'll close on this affirmation. Every dollar I invest enlarges my territory. Every dollar I invest enlarges my territory. Every dollar I invest enlarges my territory. Claim it, for it is already done. Alright, Niche Rich community, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this information valuable and take advantage of these resources. Don't forget to comment your experience and or expertise below. I wish you all the best, and until next time, collect copious coins and overflow the bag.